So we are back with another episode. I don't know whether the video and everything is proper. I believe so. Yeah. We can probably get started on this one. Okay. I think we are gonna do this one. So let's do something over here. So we have a couple of things which are planning today. So the first one is supposed to be the uh, you know the flash kind of speed run effect, and the next one is supposed to be the ground attack. So these are two things which we are going to plan right now. So without further ado, let's get started and on how to make this one. So yeah. Okay. Pretty cool. Okay. So right now, to give an overview of what we have as of now, right? So now you have the character, and we had to adjust that power up and all, but still we have a character which flies around and then shoots laser. We need to make some modifications, but still, yeah, we have something like that. So I'm actually gonna change this instead of shooting from that, right? I'm probably gonna change the offset a little bit and then maybe shoot. Uh, it will show a crossbar, and then based on the crossbar it should shoot. So that may give you a better control of how to do that. So to get started, we actually have to open the project. So so right now everything is the laser is coming from the eyes, right? So our current challenge is like we have to make it from the center FOV. So for that we actually need to create a small widget. Do we have a widget? No, we don't have a widget, right? So we probably need to create a small widget. So let's go to content, and okay, and for that what we can do, um, okay, let's go to game widgets, and let's say this is supposed to be main UI. Okay, actually gonna use this particular thing over here to get all the crossbar and stuff like that. So I have something over here which I should be able to use. You have a sniper offset, main scene. What's the main scene? Oh, it's actually a pretty neat control over here. Anyway, let's check more components. So welcome, select settings. Is it supposed to be there? Supposed to be widget somewhere. Let me just find it out real quick. Crossbar. Any crossbar? No crossbar. Seriously. Dude, there's no crossbar. Okay, we have a lot of crossbar. So we can actually. I'm actually gonna go with this circle maybe. I think I will go with this one for the current time. Okay, so on to the widget, right? Let's create a small image, and let's drop in the image over here. Size to constraint, put it on the center. Position should be 0 0 0 and 0 That did not work. Alignment should be 0.5 and 0.5. Okay, so right now it's on the center, so we have our crossbar over there. So right now I actually need to cast it to the player character, then only we can see the widget. So I'm going to the begin play. So once the begin play, we actually have something out there. I don't know why that was not working. Add to viewport. Okay, let me do something over here. Instead of calling it the last, let's create one sequence, and then over to the second one we can actually call that particular function over there. And how does it look? I don't know why that did not show up. It was supposed to show up, but create widget, main UI, everything looks fine. It's showing up, right? It's showing up. So where I am looking at, it's actually shooting. So yeah, so that's kind of cool. I need to do one thing, like when I am changing the camera, I think I should probably make the character also change direction, so that will give you a better uh, power. So let me just try something like that on the, I think over here. So when in air, orient rotation to movement, if not, deactivate. Let me see how that looks. No, that did not work. So that's not it. Let me just turn off both of them and see what happens. No, so that's not it. Let me go to session over here. I think there's something over there which actually does that thing. I think use controller desired rotation. Let me just try that. Use controller desired location, and let's toggle that on, and let's see how the behavior is. No, it did not work. I thought it should have moved, but something is off. So it's not that. I need to check why that's not working. So disable orient, this one should be false and this should be true. Use control. Oh, I think we have to use another one. Let me just pull up this one. Use controller desired rotation. I think we are doing it correctly only, right? I don't know why. Yeah, it's working now. So when I am flying, it will point to where I'm actually looking at. So yeah, that's actually pretty sweet. Yes, that works perfectly fine. Okay, we need to do one more thing over here. If it is not, then disable it, and then call that function over there. Okay, right now what happens is, like, whenever you are on the air, you can actually change the camera, and then it will move like that. See, on the sideways. So if you are shooting, it will be very easy, and once you are on the ground, it will not move like that. See, it won't move. So yeah, so that's pretty sweet. So that's one of the feature we actually made right now. So the next thing what I'm planning is, like, you know, instead of this I hope my audio is okay. Yep. So the plan currently is just put it up. I don't know why the graphic setting is too much. It's supposed to be. Let me just put it low. I want to get maximum FPS since I'm broadcasting right. It's actually taking up all the resources. So yeah. Okay. So now we need to change an offset. I probably need to change this a little bit far away. Maybe something like that. Because we have some logic to do here. ഇവിടെ കുറച്ച് ലോജിക് എഴുതിയാലേ ബാക്കി അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകാൻ പറ്റത്തുള്ളൂ. And on the space thing, let me just put it over there, and let me just align this everything real quick. Okay, so that's taken care of. So what do we need now is we need to have a small offset. So on the follow camera, if you look here, not on the follow camera, on the camera boom, there's a thing called socket offset. So we're gonna play with that. Set socket socket offset. Okay, so this is the offset we are gonna play with. So right now what I need is like it's in 50, right? So once on the air I can maybe set it as 100, and once I have landed I will revert it back to whatever it was on the default value, so 50. Let me see how that actually looks like on the game. So I'm on the air, it just moved to the left so that I am able to properly see where I'm actually shooting at. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? But the thing is like you saw that it was jerky, right? It went from one position to another real quick, so that kind of snappiness is not that great, right? So we are probably gonna add a timeline. Add timeline. I think create add timeline. Let's say camera move, and then what we can do here is like we can create a float. Float should be fine. So let's set it to 0.25 maybe. So the value should be 0 0, and on the 0.2 it should be 0.2 value 1. Okay, so at two different instances we will be having two different values. So from here lerp is the value, yeah, and lerp, and the value should be like what do you say, A and B. So from where to where? So A should be 50 and B should be 100. So that is a return value, we need to plug it over here. So let me just delete it real quick, and then let me just put it over here and play from start and reverse. Okay, we are good. So on the update, what we have to do is like whenever I'm updating I need to put this value over here. So okay, so once you are on the air it will go from 50 to 100 in 0.25 seconds. So that may probably give you a smoother experience. Let me see. Yeah, it's much smoother, right? See, it's way smoother now. Instead of this random position change, it actually moved from one position to another real nicely. We can actually change the value, let's say 250, and see how that actually looks like. So it went from 0 to in 0.25 seconds it went all the way over there. Let me just try to change it, let's say 120, and this thing over here I'm gonna change to 0.4. It's a little bit slow, but it should theoretically give you a better, yeah, it's much better. See, it's much better. Now coming to laser, what I'm thinking is like only when I'm clicking the button, it's actually like that only. The laser is kind of off. I don't know how to fix that one, but yeah, I need to check one. I'm gonna comment some of the prints over here. These prints are kind of messing with everything. Print string. What is this? Hello. What is this hello over here? Okay, let that be gone. I don't need this one also. And constant script. Goodbye. Okay, let me just save it real quick before the game crashes. Yeah. So this is what we have right now. We have the character. It will move. It will shoot. You can actually have some impulse to that. See. I think the small one is not implemented as such, so we need to do what we can do there. So that's what we have right now. So I actually have some effects which I'm supposed to add on the game. So we are probably gonna do that right now. So on the effects maybe. Coins, wildbands, spawn, active interactions, jetpack, thruster. Okay, we have some thruster fit over here. I'm probably gonna swap some of the variables over here with that. Where's the effects? Okay, this is the laser dot. Something's wrong. I don't need these two. I think. Let me add something else and see how that actually looks. What's the use of that? I don't need that. Okay, let me just see how that looks. I'm on the air. Something is actually coming up, but I know what to do. I know what to do. Let me just set it to auto activate real quick, and we need to actually assign that correctly. So this should be on. This should be on hand underscore left and hand underscore right. I'm just gonna change the position, everything, and it is not supposed to be over there. Let it go down, and I think that should be fine. I'm just gonna change the value. Okay, it's supposed to be like that, so which means 90. I don't need that much value. It'll be 0.5. That should be pretty fine. 0.5, 90, 0, 0, 0, and we're gonna change it a little bit over here. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna look, but we do have something. Let me just I also need a copy over here. This should be under foot underscore left and foot underscore right. Similar observation over here. It's actually on correct point, right? I believe so. Okay, let me just toggle everything to auto activate off. Now on the event graph, what we can do is like we have one function we added for activating the effects. So we will go there. So this is the one we have. We have new entries called L2 and L3. We are gonna plug it over here also. Connect over here, connect over here. Same goes to deactivate, and hopefully everything will work. I'm on the air. I have some fire coming up. Let me just fire around. Probably on the leg I should actually change the position also, maybe a little bit down, I believe. It should be there. And for the value I'm gonna set it to 1. I think that should be fine. Let me just check out real quick. Okay, then that's actually fine. Yeah, only one actually worked. I don't know why. L2, it's one, it's one. What happened over there? Foot underscore left, foot underscore right. Everything seems perfect actually. Thruster strength, what is that? Let me just set it to 1 and see whether there's any difference over there. Oh, it's actually pretty neat. Oh, I think there's some rotation issues over there. Let me just set it to visibility and see. See, not visibility, auto activate. And what about this one? That's actually correct. Okay, so this one actually is in a different plane. Okay, now we are good. Let me just turn back auto activate. And on the hand I'm probably gonna set it to let's say where is it? Thruster, maybe we can say 0.5 and 0.5. Let's see how that is. We are on the ground, nothing much. We are on the air and everything comes up smoothly. I think we don't need on the hand, right? I think we don't need anything on the hand. It looks better as such. So let it be not there. Yeah, I think this is much better. Let me just fly around. Yeah, everything seems right. Everything seems right. I'm going up, I'm going down, and I'm landing. Yeah, so far so good. Thank you everyone for joining. Please do give a like and a sub. It will actually help me to make more contents like this. So hit that like button and do give a subscribe to the channel if you could. So where were we? Okay, we actually have that particular effect right now working. I really like that FOV. FOV. I think I have one more tweak that can probably improve the game look. Let me just try that out real quick. On the follow camera, we have one thing called FOV. Okay, so let's again same. Oh shit. Let's have a lerp value over here, and by default it's on 90. So let's go from 90 all the way to 110. I don't know, it may not look that great, but still let me just give that a try. Let's see how that looks. Set FO field of view. Okay, we have the FOV option over here. I'm just plugging it over here, and then on the update over here. So right now when I'm on the air, I'm able to go into shoot. It should theoretically, oh, see, it kind of gave me a whole new vibe. How cool is that? We have better FOV right now. We may not need that much FOV, but still, yeah, I think 110 is little overkill. Let's set it to 100. That should be plenty of value over there. Yeah, we are good. See, yeah. So that's what we have right now. Okay, so what now? We are actually producing on a good pace right now. Let me save it real quick. And I want the files to get corrupted or something like that. Something tells me the CPU usage is overshooting. Let's say picked. Okay, I don't need that. Firefox is slow, using a lot of memory. I don't know why. Okay, anyway, so that's what we have right now. Let me just see how that looks. When I dismount, it should land properly. Yes. Don't worry about the animations. It looks kind of trash. Yeah. And one thing which I am thinking of is like only when I am on the air, I should probably. Hmm? This laser is kind of bugging me out. We probably need to find a better solution to get that laser eyesight, much better. So right now we have a couple of things which I am planning. One is actually the that max sprint. So a trail or something like that. Smoke trail is there. Some trails are there. But this looks kind of cool, by the way. We actually need that power up or something like that. Trail of death. What is that? That actually looks cool, but all those effects are gonna cost a lot of CPU. So yeah, let me try to reduce the number of stuff I am actually putting as effects over here. Okay, let me just do something real quick. I probably need to add a trail. I need to check how. Something's wrong with the net connection. What can we do? Let me just do something real quick. I don't know whether it's gonna work, but still I'm gonna give it a try. But the game logic, let's create one material. Let's call it trail. I have some logic with me which may or may not work. So it's going to MSCU. Come on, MSCU indicates a parameter, so that won't work. Let me try something else then. Supposed to go to MSCU. Let me just see. I don't know why it's lagging this much. It's lagging a lot. It's supposed to be post process, I believe. Oh, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is it? No, so that's not it. It looks so damn bad. Let me just add a post volume and see how it looks. Set it to unbound and material. So either we can do it on the post or maybe you can actually do it. What the fuck is that? So yeah, no, post is not the correct way to do it. Let's actually look for a either we can do it on a widget, and the next one should probably be something else. What the fuck is that? What is this thing? I don't see any great effects over here. What is this thing? Something tells me, oh, okay. This actually looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, what about this one? No, that is not that great. What about this? Lightning effect kind of looks cool. What about this one? I don't see any animations or anything like that over there. What about this? Spider. I'm making Spider-Man. That's a lot plus 5 spider. No, no, no. What about this? I don't see any effects over there. What about this over here? Is there actually any effect there? I don't see any. No. So let's do one thing. On the meantime, let's actually use this particular thing over here. I think that was the comparatively better thing which I found of a lightning. So we are gonna do with that at least for now. What is this? Nah, that doesn't look like it. Okay, this is the one which I'm gonna use right now. So probably with that, we are gonna have a fast running effect. So how we are gonna do that? So that's the question. So there's a one shift option over there, right? So I'm probably gonna find out where that is. Set max walk speed or something like that. Okay, this is the option we have. So if it is sprinting and if it is falling, should be 900. Okay. If sprint is true, disable it. It's flying. So trigger will be always on when I am pressing the button. So if it is if it's already if it is false, it will go here and it will set it to true. So the next condition will be it will be true. So it will go to the first option over there where it will disable it. I think the trigger will only come once, I believe. Yes, it will only come once. Let me just see where this exactly comes into picture. Print string hello. Let me see where that comes. Okay, we have hello over there. On the first one, nothing. Okay, it actually shows up. I don't think that's the one. Let me just add some more variables over there. I'm actually sprinting. I don't see any. Okay, on the first sprint, right? On the first sprint, I'm actually sprinting, I believe. It don't come on the second one. It came. Okay. Water. Oh, 6,000 is there. Okay. Wait. I actually put it on wrong thing. Okay. What about now? So that did not work. And what about now, this thing over here? We have A over there, so only once it is coming. I don't know why. Let's do one thing. Let me just connect this thing also over here, so that all the time it will be triggered. A A, okay, A is coming. Oh, next click it's not return A. I don't know why that is happening. Strange. Is it like one time if you start the sprint? Okay, let me just do something then. I need to do something. So I'm running. I'm just setting the sprint button. Oh, it's actually enable disable like that. So the first time it is running slow, and then when I turn it on, it's running fast. Until I press it again, it's going slow. Okay, I understood. I understood the assignment. Okay, so probably we need to do some logic over there. I think we can wind up session for today. So right now, to give an overview what we have this FOV option over here and this cool thruster effect, and wherever I am looking at it, it's gonna fire, and the FOV and stuff is also there. So that's what we are gonna do today. So probably tomorrow we are gonna do something different. We are gonna do that flash effect over there. So thank you again for joining us. This is short session. So tomorrow we can join again and continue on this game development. I don't know why the game engine is lagging so much. It's getting difficult. So we can try again tomorrow. Thank you again for joining stream, and have an amazing